Yesterday, Lucasfilm announced that Star Wars Celebration 2020 in Anaheim, California is officially canceled. We all know that this is due to the recent pandemic going around across the world, and honestly, I'm sad about the news because last year's celebration in Chicago 2019 was a great week that I will never forget. It truly was a fun experience. I made a lot of friends. I got to learn a lot about the industry, if you will, made a lot of good connections and everything, inside sources, if you will, and I was planning on going all out for Celebration this year in Anaheim 2020, and me and some friends were going to rent this nice 2-story house with a big pool, and we were going to host a party with a bunch of Star Wars fans and friends and people who are, YouTubers and all that stuff. It was going to be a good time. Well, now those plans and Celebration have been postponed a whole 2 years. The next dates for Star Wars Celebration are on August 18th through the 21st of 2022, and it is still in Anaheim, California. And I understand the tough spot Lucasfilm was put in, and honestly it's probably for the best to be safe than sorry, having fans from different states in America coming to one convention and then adding people from countless countries across the world flying over. It just seems like this was going to be a recipe for disaster. In August right now, it's an unfortunate circumstance that we had to be in, but it would be harder to implement social distancing measures in such a packed convention center. I mean, you have to think, a big part of this is having everyone together. We all would probably have to wear face masks and everything, which isn't the worst thing in the world. That would help out a lot, prevent this thing from spreading. But also, what would prevent this thing from spreading is socially distancing ourselves and not getting into a big convention center with people from across the state, country, and across the world. Yeah, we gotta be safe, honestly. And I'm happy that they're offering full refunds for fans, allowing them to transfer the tickets to the 2022 Star Wars Celebration. I'm already doing that. I assume the delay till 2022 is to give the world enough time to get over this virus, and also the next celebration is now close to 3 months before the next Star Wars film comes out. Remember, the next Star Wars film is slated to release in December of 2022. My big question is, what happens to all the news and reveals meant to be shown at Celebration this year? I'd assume we would have learned more about the Cassian Andor series coming in 2021, and the High Republic books and comics that are also supposed to release sometime this year, and a lot of them next year as well. Mandalorian Season 2's trailer likely would have been released, and maybe even some footage for people who attend Celebration like they did last year. Possibly another announcement for a Disney Plus series, maybe the Leslie Headland one, or maybe even the rumored animated series that's being worked on right now, or one of the multiple movies in the works. We have movies from Taika Waititi. J.D. Dillard is supposed to be getting a Star Wars movie. We could have gotten news about those as well. It looks like a lot of those announcements are going to be spread throughout the rest of this year, and also some people with some inside knowledge on it have said that D23 in 2021 will be where a lot of these major reveals for Star Wars Celebration in 2020 are going to be rescheduled for and postponed till. So expect your boy Star Wars Only to be at Star Wars Celebration in 2022, and I'll even go to D23 next year to cover the event and all the Star Wars news that's revealed there. I'm still sad to know that Celebration was canceled this year. I was really looking forward to it, and it really was going to be a big part of the year. They announced it back in July of last year. Tickets sold out in less than 2 or 3 hours, so there's a lot of demand for this, and it's just ironic that planning this a year and a half in advance, it still gets canceled. It's out of our control, unfortunately. This is the state of the world right now, but the good news is we're getting another one in 2022. I'm a little curious why they're doing it 3 months before the next film, and I'm also curious why they're not doing it next year in 2021. I feel like that would have been a better time to do this, considering Jedi Fallen Order 2 comes out in 2022, the next Star Wars film comes out in 2022, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other content that comes out around that time as well. And I think the Obi-Wan Kenobi series is coming out early 2022, so wait, is it, or is it going to be in late 2021? I don't know anymore. The Obi-Wan Kenobi series, that's one that's tossed up in the air. But we'll talk about that in the next video. So tell me your thoughts below. What do you guys think about Star Wars Celebration being postponed until 2022? Are you going to it? Were you planning on going to 2020? Are you sad about this news, or does it not bother you at all? Will they do a digital event? It doesn't seem like it, but I am excited to see what news they reveal at D23 that was planned for Star Wars Celebration in 2020. I'm Star Wars Only. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe because it does help out the channel a lot. I will see you all next time, and may the Force be with you, always.